Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Let me review a fragrance, a fantastic fragrance from House of Xerjoff from the Casamorati line. And they have a lot of fragrance. I just realized that while I was doing my study because I'm not an expert on this house or this line. I just reviewed a few. I have few more samples that I bought actually recent times. I reviewed quite a few, but I have few more to review. They're all the samples here. And I really like Lyra, I like Mephisto, Gentlumo, and then I think I have a couple more that are review. But today 1888, I think that's how you said. I'm not quite sure, could be wrong. EDP concentration, official sample. I've been wearing this for 2 days, and I just want to talk about it. It's on my hand. As you can tell, my hand is kind of shiny. Beautiful little perfume. I just love it. I just took a shower late night. It's about 3 a.m. Very peaceful and quiet. I really want to review this. Okay. So this fragrance, I want to give you my take. I'm not going to tell what people feel about it or the notes that Fragrantica said. This is a fantastic, rich, beautiful fragrance, just like the juice color of this perfume. I'll put a picture of this, of course, as a thumbnail, but the bottle is just lovely. It's like kind of like a reddish and this very masculine. I think one of the Greek gods, and it has a face on the each bottle. But these perfumes they have Casamorti line. I think they have Fiero, Lyra, and Mephisto. Many other fragrances. They are great fragrances. People love them with great performance. This one is no exception. Great performer. This one is a winter perfume, in my humble opinion. Just like the juice color is rich. So what I get from this when I spray it for the first time, I get this beautiful richness. This is an amber-based perfume, but to my nose, this one gets kind of like when you pour fine whiskey in the glass, okay, for the first time, okay, and let's say there's some ice in there, and then it start to dilute, and if you add some coke or something, I'm just gonna go from my perspective, okay. It gives me that boozy vibe, okay. There's no booze in this. There's none mentioned. It has carnation. I know it has some other florals. It has amber. It has this other notes, but to my nose, it's very nice, sweet, and very deep, rich sort of fragrance. Okay, some people describe this as a cathedral. I just like that description. It does have that feel. It's very regal feel. It's very like it doesn't have the transparency. It does have a let's say full bodied layer. Like on the skin, if you put this on, like if you put it on like this, it does stay like this oily for a very long time. I get about 8 to 9 hours. I can sniff it. Even if I wake up, I can sniff this. So I think this is gonna just take 2 sprays to make it smell great. The days I would wear this fragrance, I think is perfectly unisex. But I think if it's a little bit cooler days, I would imagine I'm in Italy. Like Italy, I've never been there, but I've seen films being shot there. I've seen not fragrance. I've seen movies like Roman Holiday. This fragrance give me the feel of Roman Holiday, like a masterpiece of a film. Or fragrances like Casablanca. Again, fragrance. Good lord. Movies like Casablanca, classics like that. It's timeless classic kind of a fragrance. The way they made this, there's been comparison with Ambre Nuit by Dior. Definitely, I would want to smell that Dior, but this is great amber on the dry down. That's what this one does. It's an amazing amber-based fragrance. So I do get a little bit of those Guerlain sort of angelic noir or Grand Soir by MFK. It has vibes of that, but this is not a clone by any means of any fragrance. It's a beautiful creation. It's a classic piece of art. If you have seen my review on Lyra, Lyra is another great one that I love. It's a gourmand, sweet, thick fragrance. This is another sticky, thick fragrance. Yeah, that's the word, sticky. So you really have to get a sample like this. These are 2 ml samples, really lovely. You can wear it out, and then you realize if you want a full bottle or not. I think if you live in a cooler country, this is gonna be more. You're gonna be reaching out for this fragrance a little bit more. Okay, if you live in a hotter country, many of my fragrances that I have, heavy fragrances, I cannot reach for them in my collection because they are winter heavy. Only time I can wear them is winter. So let's say you're in a cooler country, okay, you can finish the bottle within 2-3 years, absolutely. And this is gonna get you compliments, guys. This is kind of like a candy sort of vibe, kind of something sweet, and there's a carnation floral. I think, let me check. Um, yeah, so they have like sandalwood, amber, carnation, and they have ylang ylang, um, think birch, some pepper, saffron, yeah, neroli. But to be honest, I smell florals. There are a lot of flowers. I cannot pick up any particular flower. and it has this kick. I guess is the saffron, but to my nose, it's always about that beautiful. It almost feels like licorice with amber, very rich, kind of boozy in the opening, but that booze goes away very very quickly, and somehow the sandalwood and vanilla is somewhere between that. So I would say this is one of their best creations, and in my humble opinion, all my fragrances that I wore until now, this is one of the best fragrance I smell until today. I just love this house of Xerjoff by Kilian, and slowly I like to explore these niche houses. I don't want to rush like, oh, everybody's using it, so I gotta use it. But when you smell something great on your own and you experience it for a few days, and you just wear it and you see how lovely the dry down goes, you actually start connecting with the fragrance. You can connect with this fragrance like on personal level. If your ex wore this, you could have beautiful fond memories of this fragrance. Even if it's a lady or a dude, they have class. Okay, this is not going to be a douchebag fragrance. It's not like a one night stand fragrance. It's more like a lovely something that, let me just show you just what I feel. Like fragrances like Midnight in Paris, something romantic in that line, if not the same fragrance, but both cold weathers. So I would imagine a very romantic person to be wearing this in Paris. Nice cold weathers on the bridge, and just the couple, nobody is disturbing them. They're just, cozy, and they're just pulling each other towards each other. Very romantic. This fragrance is sort of that romantic feel. So I would say very romantic perfume, but it's not a blind buy worthy fragrance. You really have to get a sample like this, or smell it in a boutique, then realize. Put it on your skin, do not put it in the paper. Okay, that amber can turn out to be really a masterpiece or turn out to be a disaster. If you do not like amber, you might feel like it's going to the leathery territory. It almost gives me that feel on my skin. Lovely, lovely fragrance. I just love it. If you are a niche head, true niche head, definitely try this whole line of Casamorati. I think their winter heavy fragrances are more richer than their. Like Fiero is nice, but Fiero felt like a little bit okay, more on the designer side. This is more on the niche leaning side because of the complexity and the stickiness. So definitely try it out. Thanks for watching. You can buy these samples, I think, from Perfume Bangladesh. They brought, I saw it, I bought all of them like one each, and I have some Amouage that are coming up. Okay, and I did buy the Creed. Sorry, it's not picking up. I did buy some Creed samples as well. Really lovely. I'm just excited always to sniff. It doesn't matter, I don't have to have the full bottle sometimes, but I can explore this for a fraction of a price. Okay, so do that. It will be very smart move. Have a nice day. I'm gonna give this a perfection 10 out of 10 how much I love this. Okay, Casamorati 1888. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a very nice day. I think I'll sign out for the night. Bye bye.